There's a lot of noise out there, so getting noticed is really hard. And even if you do manage to grab attention, you need to get to the point quickly because attention spans are short. Your message needs to be crisp, clear, coherent, and most importantly, relevant. Because you talk to many different kinds of people, investors, prospects, employees, candidates, partners, and others, relevant means addressing each individual's unique interests out of the gate. How do you do it? You need a messaging platform. A messaging platform or messaging framework is a tool that helps you communicate effectively by zeroing in on your conversation partner's interests. For instance, customers want to hear how you solve a problem they have. Investors key in on business opportunities, while partners want to hear about your sales process and history. It takes more than a few minutes to explain how to build a messaging platform, but in this video, I'll touch on the highlights you need to know to get started. First, you need to define the categories of people with whom you communicate. The starting place is the list of personas I described in a previous video. Extend that list of personas to include non-customers such as investors, potential employees, and resellers. Next, generate a list of questions that you're asked by each of these folks, and here are some typical ones. What do you do? What does your product do? What problem do you solve? How are you different than other competitors? What benefits do you provide? And so on. You get the idea. The next step is to create a matrix of the personas and questions. Answer each question for each persona. Some questions may have more than one answer. For example, what benefits do you provide has a different answer for each persona. Now, because you often speak to multiple personas at once, like at industry events or in press articles, it's important to complete two final pieces of the messaging platform, the elevator pitch and the press release boilerplate. The elevator pitch is a conversational description of your company. It should take no more than 30 seconds to deliver, which is about 75 words at the pace I'm speaking, or about 60 words if you speak slower. The elevator pitch encapsulates the key points of your messaging platform with a focus on your main customer as the persona. It's what you answer when someone walks up to you on the street and asks, "What do you do?" The boilerplate is a paragraph that's added at the end of a press release to provide reporters with your company background. Think of the boilerplate as an extended elevator pitch that includes additional company details like the number of customers you have, the names of some of your key partners, and the list of industry awards. Even though press releases aren't as popular as they once were, the boilerplate is still a valuable asset. It provides the core text you need to complete registrations for marketing opportunities, like listing in online solution directories, industry conferences, as well as award applications. It's critical that your entire team believe in the messages contained in the marketing platform, and they should all be using them to deliver a consistent story. Now, achieving this alignment is not easy, which brings me to my final point. Creating a marketing platform that works requires a concerted effort. Doing it yourself is fraught with intrinsic difficulties. First, you're susceptible to a host of psychological biases that makes it nearly impossible to get it right. And second, more often than not, members of your team don't really buy into the platform. Instead, they're going to continue to use the different messages that they feel comfortable with. This is a huge problem, especially with salespeople. To overcome these hurdles, I highly recommend you work with an experienced marketer who can challenge your assumptions and keep you on track. Like other critical steps covered in my videos, doing it right the first time is often the difference between success and failure. If you'd like to receive a marketing platform template or get some additional insights, email me at the address listed below. Let's do it right the first time together.